Good morning. We are live with Yoga Reset. It is going to be a 60-minute version today. Happy Mother's Day to all of you moms out there. Human moms, dog moms, cat moms, all the moms. I'm Stacey. Kathy is going to be the student today, and we're going to go ahead and get started so that we can get it in the 60 minutes. Go ahead and start laying on your back. You can be legs extended, or you can be soles of your feet together and let your knees open up like a butterfly. Or you can be in a bridge position with your feet on the floor and let your knees falling in towards each other. Whatever feels good for your body. Yoga Reset is about slowing down, opening up through your hips, your shoulders, your neck, releasing lower back pain, and releasing neck pain. Take care of yourself. This is not a workout. This is all about letting go. Start with a deep breath in, empty out, and let your body land. Grounded. Slide your jaw front to back, side to side. And let your jaw relax. Let there be space in between your teeth. If it feels good for you, close your eyes. Let your eyes sink back into their sockets. Do a little body scan, see if you're holding tension anywhere in your body. As you find it, remind yourself to let go and soften. Normal breathing in and out of your nose throughout class. Take a few more breaths to settle. Slowly bring your knees together. Pick your knees up towards your chest. Place your hands on your knees. Rock a little side to side for sacrum rock. Just massaging all the edges of your sacrum. Or you can draw circles with your knees. Let your knees fall to the right. Open up your arms, head and neck neutral, or you can look to the left. Take a breath in, breath out. Tighten your belly, come back to center. Hug your knees to realign your spine. Let your knees fall to the left. Open up your arms, your head and neck neutral, or you can look to the right. Take a breath in, breath out. Tighten your belly, come back to center. Hug your knees. And place your feet on the floor. Open your feet up wide. Toes pointed out, heels pointed in. Let your right knee fall towards your left foot. A little stretch on top of your thigh and hip. If you need a little bit more, place the outside of your foot on the top of your leg. That way. Yeah. If you're still needing a little bit more, squeeze your butt cheek and press your hip up to get a little deeper into your hip. Breath in, breath out. Release. Windshield wipe your legs a little side to side. And let your left knee fall towards your right foot. stretch on top of your left thigh and hip. If you're needing a little bit more, place the outside of your left foot on top of your right thigh. Take a breath in, breath out. Needing a little bit more, squeeze your butt cheek and press your hip up. Good. Release, come back to center, windshield wipe your legs a little side to side. Tighten your belly, pull your knees up towards your chest, and then come into happy baby pose. Grab the outsides of your feet, let your arms be inside of your knees. Press the back of your neck towards the floor to help lengthen your spine. Take a breath in. Breath out, pull your feet down. For Flying Ninja Baby, straighten your right leg. Bring your left foot in towards the center line of your body. Let's stretch on the inside of your right thigh. And then switch, left foot out, right foot in. And move through it a few times at your own pace. When you're ready, come back to happy baby. Lengthen your head. Good. Breath in, breath out, pull down. Release your feet up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands underneath your lower back. Peel your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Slowly lower your legs all the way down. Slow and controlled. When you're ready, roll onto your side. I'm going to have you go to your left side first, Kathy. You can use either your arm or your block as a headrest. So lay on your shoulder bit, or your block as your headrest. Keep your legs straight. Ground down through your bottom leg by pointing your toes or flexing your feet. And bend your top leg. Grab the top of your foot from behind you. Pull your heel in close towards your bottom. The stretch on the front of your thigh and hip. Take a breath in. Breath out. Press your hips a little forward. Press your knee back. Bend into your elbow and pull your heel a little closer in. Breath in. Breath out. Release. Roll onto your other side. And again, you can use your arm or your block as a headrest. Ground down through your bottom leg by pointing your toes or flexing your feet. Bend your top leg, grab the top of your foot from behind you. Really stretch in the front of your thigh and hip. Breath in. Breath out. Press your hips a little forward. Press your knee back. Bend into your elbow and pull your heel a little closer in. Breath in. Breath out. Release, roll onto your back. And Kathy, I'm going to have you move your head back to this side. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. You might stay here today if this is enough for you, or pick your knees up towards your chest. Thread your right arm through the hole that your legs are making, and release your fingers behind your left thigh or over your shin, whatever works for you. Relax your feet. Instead of forcing anything, just relax into it and let your legs keep falling in towards your chest. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Relax your jaw. Take a breath in. Breath out. You want to add a hamstring stretch. Straighten your left leg. And your hands can either stay interlocked behind your thigh, or you can start walking your hands up to your calf, or you can interlace over the ball of your foot. If none of these are accessible, you can use a strap to loop over the ball of your foot to still get that stretch behind your Achilles, your calf. Whatever works for you, do that. Wherever you are, relax your head, neck, and shoulders. If your head is coming off the ground, you can use a pillow, a blanket, a block underneath, just for support. Take a breath in. Breath out. Release and switch. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. You can stay here or pick your legs up towards your chest. Thread your left arm through the hole that your legs are making. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh, over your shin. Again, relax into it. Relax your feet. Let your legs fall towards your chest. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a breath in. Breath out. To add in the hamstring stretch, straighten your right leg. Hands can stay there, or walk them up to your calf, or interlace over the ball of your foot. If you need the strap, use the strap. Wherever you are, relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Relax your jaw. Just notice what your body's feeling. Where are you feeling it? If you're feeling tension and tightness, can you use your breath to let that tension go? One more breath in. Breath out. Release your foot. Uncross your legs. Do a little sacrum rock here if it feels good for you. And cross your right leg over your left. Stack your knees in the center line of your body. Pick your knees up towards your chest and grab onto your ankles. Again, if your head, neck, and shoulders come off the ground, use a pillow, a blanket, or a block underneath your head, just so that you can relax into it. You can keep your heels close, or you can try swinging your feet out wide and bringing your heels back down, and pause wherever you feel like you need the most stretch. If you're wanting to get a little deeper, release your ankles and interlock your fingers over your left knee, the top knee. Keep your right shin involved in the grip by pressing your right shin down with your left forearm. If you're still needing a little bit more, you can lean your legs over towards the left side of your mat. Keep hugging your legs in close and pressing your right shin down. This is great to help with lower back pain and hip pain. Take a breath in, breath out. Come back to center and release. Cross your left leg over your right. Stack your knees in the center line of your body. Grab onto your ankles. And if you need the block or blanket underneath your head for support, just so your head, neck, and shoulders aren't lifting up off the ground. If you're needing a little bit more, you can interlace your fingers over your right thigh. Leave your left shin involved in the grip by pressing your left shin down with your right forearm. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. Lean your legs over to the right if you want to get into your left hip a little bit more. Keep hugging your legs in and press your left shin down with your right forearm again. Take a breath in. Breath out. Bring your legs back to center and release. A little sacrum rock. Place your hands on your knees and rock side to side. Place your right hand on your left knee and release your left hand down on your left knee. Up a little higher. There you go. And continue rocking side to side. Let the rocks get deeper and bigger. And then rock up onto your left elbow. You're going to find a lot of movement here. You're massaging the outside of your left hip. You can stay here, or you can take rock the baby version and grab your left foot with your right hand, or place your foot into your elbow crease. Your right leg can be bent and foot on the floor, or your right leg can be straight. Continue rocking, finding all those little tender spots surrounding your hip joint. If you find a tight spot, you want to pause and breathe into it, go for it. If you're taking rock the baby version, even try twisting your chest towards the ground, and that gets into a deeper space. And while you're here, you can kick your left foot a little bit forward and back. That gets even a little deeper. When you're ready, come back to center and lay on your back. Bend your knees, place your hands on your knees, do a little sacrum rock. Place your left hand on your right knee, release your right hand down, and keep rocking side to side. As you're ready, rock onto your right hip, come up onto your right forearm. And you're looking for all of those little tender spots surrounding your right hip joint. You can stay holding your knee if this is most accessible for you, or you can grab your right foot with your left hand, or place your foot into your left elbow crease. Continue rocking, finding those tender spots, pausing and breathing into the spaces you need to. If you're in the rock the baby version, you can try twisting your chest towards the ground to get into that deeper space. And then here, start kicking your foot front and back. As you're ready, release and lay on your back. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor for supported bridge. Grab your block. Place your block right at your sacrum. So it's not on your actual spine. You're not your actual vertebrae. Move it down to the flat part, your tailbone, more on your booty than your vertebrae. If it feels good, you can let your knees, walk your feet out away from your body a little bit more. Good. And let your knees fall in towards each other. Take a breath in. Breath out. Even move your block down a little bit more, Kathy. Good. There you go. This bridge is not about work. You're not squeezing your butt or lifting your hips up high. It's all about relaxing into it, feeling all of the muscles around your sacrum just melting into the block. Your hips are heavy, sinking in. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. You can roll your shoulders out, palms face up. Relax your jaw. Take a breath in. Breath out. Take a few more slow breaths here. Let your body relax. Your hips be heavy. Come back to stillness. Take a breath in. Breath out. Press your feet down, lift your hips up. Slide the block out from underneath your hips. Lower your hips down to the ground. Pick your knees up towards your chest. Do a little sacrum rock. Now start rocking forward and back. From your tailbone to your shoulders, massaging your spine. And as you're ready, rock into a downward facing dog. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, and Kathy, I'm gonna have you turn around. Bend your knees, right and left, pedal your feet. And find stillness. Spread your fingers wide. Press your hands into the ground. Concentrating on pressing in through your index finger and your thumb. Press your heels towards the ground. Inhale, get long through your spine. Exhale, press your chest more towards your thighs. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your feet and knees together. Come up as high as you can on your toes. Lower your knees to the ground and sit down, kneel down position. Interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Pull your hands down and away from your lower back. Open up through your chest. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your hands over to your right side. Keep them interlaced. I'll show you from here. Kathy, I'll show you from there. Breath in. Breath out. Whatever side your hands are on, bring that ear towards that shoulder. Feel a stretch through your opposite side. You can play around with it a little bit. You can bring your chin towards your chest, get a deeper stretch through the back of your neck, down a little bit more towards your shoulder, your chest. Good. And then lift your chin up towards the ceiling until you're back a little bit to get to the front side of your chest and front side of your shoulder. And go wherever you want to. Play around with it a little bit, see where you need a little bit more. Bring your head back to center. Bring your hands back to center. Pull your hands down and away. Inhale. Exhale, open up through your chest. Bring your hands interlaced to your opposite hip, the other hip. Good. Whatever side your hands are on, bring that ear towards that side of the shoulder. Feel the stretch in the opposite side of your neck. Breath in, breath out. And play with it the last few seconds. Bring your chin towards your chest and shoulder, the back side of your neck. Lift your chin up and tilt back a little bit to get the front side. And play with it and find where you need to pause and breathe into it a little bit more. Bring your head back to center. Pull your hands down and away. Inhale. Exhale, open up through your chest. Release your hands. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, right arm across your body. Press in with your left hand or hook on with your left arm. Bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your head back to center. Release your arms. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm across, press with your right hand or hook on with your right arm. Bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breath in, breath out. Bring your head back to center. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, right arm on top, cross your arms, give yourself a hug. Tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly in, round, forward, curl in. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades and down your spine. Stay curled in, take a breath in. Breath out. Slowly come back up. Inhale, open. Exhale, left arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly in, round forward. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades and down your spine. Stay curled in, take a breath in. Breath out. Slowly come back up and release your arms. And interlace your fingers behind your head. Bring your elbows together, tuck your chin. Slowly and gently press the back of your head down to get a nice stretch through the back of your neck. So even a little bit, hands up, Kathy. Here you go. Good. Tuck your chin. A nice stretch. Bring your head back to center. Release your arms. Come into child's pose. Take a breath in. Breath out. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. A little bit more. Good. Press your right hand down. Press your left hand down. And bend, okay, that's going to be your right hand. Bend your right arm. Bring your right hand back. Point your right elbow up. Keep your hand on the floor. Good. And press into the ground. You're pressing into the ground to get a deeper stretch through your opposite side body. Take a breath in. Breath out. Walk your hands through the center to the left side of your mat. Press your right hand down. Reach far and away. Then bend your left arm. Bring your left hand back almost towards your knee. Point your left elbow up. Push the ground away with your hand. And press your right side ribcage to the right. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your hands back to center. Take a breath in. Breath out. Shift your body weight forward and lay on your belly. Extend your legs straight. Cross your arms. Relax your forehead on your hands or your forearms. Take a breath in. Breath out. Bend your right leg. Grab your right foot with your right hand. Relax your head. Pull your heel in close towards your bottom. Feel the stretch in the front of your thigh and hip. Press your hips down. Gently lift your knee up and pull your heel closer in. Take a breath in. Breath out. Release your foot and switch. Grab the outside of your left foot with your left hand. Pull your heel in close. We'll stretch in the front of your left hip and thigh. Relax your head. Gently press your hips to the floor. Lift your knee up. Bend into your elbow and pull your heel a little closer. Breath in. Breath out. Release. Cross your arms. Relax your head. Take a breath in. Breath out. Pick your head up. Cactus your arms. Let your elbows be in line with your shoulders and your wrist in line with your elbows. So you're a little field goal post. Relax your head. And I'm going to have you start with your right hand. Bend your right elbow up towards the ceiling. Come up onto your fingertips. Good. Press the floor away. Roll onto your left side body. Good. You can either keep your arm cactus, your left arm cactus. So bring your left hand up. Good. And align. There you go. Align with your shoulder. You want to feel an opening through the left side of your chest. If you need to extend your arm back and away from you, you can try that out. Whatever is opening up through your left side chest. You can play with your head placement also. You can either relax your head to the ground, lift your head up, or you can place a block underneath your head to help support. I know Kathy's bendy, so I'm going to play with this a little bit. Bend your right leg and place your right foot on the floor. Point your knee up, good. Now bring your left foot into your right knee. Good. So this adds a little extra guidance for opening up through your chest, and it also gives a little bit of opening through your hips. If this doesn't feel good for you, go back to just hips stacked and legs straight. Take a breath in, breath out. Release, come back to center. Realign your arms into a cactus position. So I'm gonna have you bring your hands up a little bit more. Up a little bit more, good. So now your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Come up onto your left fingertips, point your left elbow up. Push the floor away, roll onto your right side body. Good. Again, play with your right arm. You can either keep it cactus or you can extend it straight behind you, not overhead, because that's not getting into the chest where we're wanting to. Either cactus or straight back behind you. You can either be hips stacked and legs extended straight, or you can play with the foot placement on the floor and your knee pointed up, your other foot propping your leg up. Wherever you're feeling it in your chest, that's where I want you to be. Take a breath in, breath out. release, come back to center. Cross your arms, relax your head. Take a breath in, breath out. When you're ready, press into child's pose. Toes together, hips back, knees open wide, arms extended. We're going to move through child's pose into a wide-legged up dog. You're going to move with your own breath. So if it doesn't match the pace that Kathy and I are keeping, that's okay. Just whenever you inhale, inhale to up dog. Whenever you exhale, press back to child's pose. Inhale into wide-legged up dog. Open your feet up to the back corners of your mat. Drop your hips, lift your chest. Exhale into child's pose. Toes together, push your hips back. Inhale into wide-legged up dog. Exhale into child's pose. Inhale into wide-legged up dog. Exhale to child's pose. Last time, inhale into wide-legged up dog. Pause here. Drop your left hip down to the ground. Look over your right shoulder. Bend your right leg in. It'll help get a little bit into your psoas a little bit. Come back to center. Drop your right hip down. Look over your left shoulder. Bend your left leg in. Take a breath in. Breath out. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Push back. Breath in. Breath out. While you're back there, Kathy, I'm going to have you grab the other block that's behind you and slide it up to the top of your mat. Good. And come into tabletop position. Stack your hips over your knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And if you would like, you can start with your blocks even. Place one underneath each hand. And step your right foot in between your hands. Sink your hips forward. So if your hips stacked over your knee, shift your knee back a little bit to where you're almost on top of your thigh. Lift your chest up. Exhale, sink your hips. Place your hands on top of your right thigh. Lift your body up. Sink your hips forward. Can you show hips stacked over your knee? So if you're even more, good. If you're here, see if you can allow your hips to sink forward as much as you can. Even more. Good. So we're trying to find that long angle to get really nice and deep into your left hip right now. Reach your hands over your head. Hold on to your left wrist. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, reach over to the right. Press your left side rib cage to the left. And release your right hand down to the block, to the ground, or to your hip, whatever feels good for your body. We're going to find a little movement here. Reach forward to get into your backside body. Inhale, open up, reach back to get into your psoas. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open up, reach back. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale into half split. Straighten your right leg. Shift your hips back. And use your blocks for support here, or you can place your hands on the ground. And I want you to explore this part of the posture. You can either be hips high, or you can be hips down to your heel. It's wherever you feel the biggest stretch into your right hamstring. Squeeze your thigh. Flex your toes back. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Explore a little bit. You can move your hands around. Almost feel as if you're dragging your heel back, plugging into your right hip. Shift your weight forward. Place your hands on the blocks. And then step back to tabletop position. And switch your feet. Left foot in between your hands. Show hips stacked from this angle. Good. And now I'm going to have her come in to leaning into it more, to open up through the hip. Good. Really sink a little bit more. Slide your right knee back even a little bit more. There. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, sink your hips forward. Place your hands on your left thigh, lift your body up. Exhale, sink. There's no forcing or squeezing of anything right now. You're just letting your body do the work and sink into it. Reach your arms up. Hold onto your right wrist. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lean over to the left. Press your right side rib cage to the right. Release your left hand to the ground, to the block, to your hip, whatever feels best for your body. And play around with movement. Reach forward for the exhale. And inhale, open up, reach back into your psoas on your right side. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, open up, reach back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, forward into half splits. Straighten your left leg, shift your hips back. Again, you can either be hips stacked or you can be hips all the way down to your heel. Whatever feels best for your body, wherever you feel it deepest in your left hamstring. Squeeze your thigh, flex your foot. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, fold. Play around with a little bit. Press into the ground. Drag into your heel. Plug into your left hip. Shift your weight forward. Come into tabletop position. Flip the blocks to where they're on the lowest setting and bring them together in the middle. Place both hands on your block. Step your right foot outside of your right block for lizard. And again, we're looking for hips sinking forward instead of hips stacked on your knee. Sink your hips, lift your chest. You can either stay here or come down to your elbows. You're ready, come back up to your hands. Place your right hand on your inner thigh and walk your foot out a little bit. Flex your toes up, roll onto the outside of your foot. Sink your hips, open up your chest to the right. You can stay here or you can bend your left leg and grab the top of your foot from behind you with your thumb pointed up to get the right rotation for opening up through your shoulder and chest. You can either stay in one spot or you can play with it by pushing away. That gets into your chest more, or pulling in, getting into the front of your hip and thigh more. Stay with me here. Release your foot. Keep your left hand grounded. Walk your right foot to be in line with your hips and your toes pointed away from you. Drop your left hip to the ground. Good. Right hand behind you. Keep your left hip on the ground. Keep your left leg long and straight. You're looking for the deep stretch down your left side body. Try sinking into your shoulder a little bit. You can roll your top hip forward and back to find your spot. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Come back to tabletop position. You can realign your blocks to be underneath your hands. And step your left foot outside your left block. Get long through your right leg. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. In yoga reset, we don't force or use the strength to get into postures. Just relaxing into it to let your body sink into where it needs to be. Walk your foot out a little bit. Turn your toes up, roll onto the outside of your foot. Either keep your blocks or you can move them to the side. Ground your hands, your right hand. Place your left hand on your inner thigh. Sink your hips, lift your chest. Open up your chest to the left. You can stay here or bend your right leg. Grab the top of your foot from behind you with your thumb pointed up. You can either stay in this, or you can pull your heel in close to get a deeper stretch to the front of your thigh and hip. And push away to open up through your chest and shoulder. Breath in. Breath out. And stay with me. Release your foot. Walk your left foot, toe heel, to be in line with your hips and your foot, your toes pointed away from your body. Drop your right hip to the ground. Let your right leg be long and straight. Point your toes. And then press away from your shoulder. Good. See how that shortened the length of her side body. Now sink into your shoulder. Really let your shoulder up by your ear. Sink in. No muscles, just sink. Yes, there you go. So that got longer through her side body. Now, play with your top hip. Roll it forward and back. But everybody's going to be tighter in different spots on their side body. So just play around with it. See where your little tight spot is. And pause and breathe into it. When you're ready, roll onto your back. A little sacrum rock. And come into happy baby. Grab the outsides of your feet, pull your knees down. Get long through your head, the crown of your head, pull back. Press your neck down. And as you feel for your body, you can go through Flying Ninja Baby, straighten your right leg, pull your left foot in, and then switch. Go through it a few times, do what feels good for you. Come back to happy baby in the center. Inhale. Exhale, pull your feet down. Bring your knees and feet together, hug your knees to your chest. You're gonna roll into a tight little ball here. You can either wrap your arms over your shins and grab your elbows, or you can go grab underneath your calf muscles and grab your elbows. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Then start to rock forward and back. Rock and roll. And a nice massage along your spine. Rock up to a seated position. And Kathy, I'm going to have you turn around. Extend your legs. Turn around, face, yeah. Flex your feet, squeeze your thighs. Reach your arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Grab the bottom of your feet. If you need a little assistance grabbing your toes, you can use the strap to wrap around the ball of your feet. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, pull your chest forward. Squeeze your thighs. Press your knees down. Pull your toes back. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Come back up. Keep your right leg extended out. Bring your left foot into your inner thigh. Place one hand on each side of your right leg. Keep your spine long, squeeze your thigh, walk your hands out to your foot. When you feel the pull of your hamstring, then interlace your fingers over the ball of your foot. Again, if you need the strap to reach your foot, go for it. Squeeze your thigh, press your knee down, and pull your toes back. Inhale, spine long. Exhale, pull your chest towards your foot. Good. Breath in, breath out, pull. Come back up and switch. Left leg extended, right foot in. Turn towards your left leg, flex your foot. One hand on each side of your left leg, spine long, squeeze your thigh. Walk your hands to your foot. When you feel the pull of your hamstring, that's your cue to grab your foot. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, pull your chest forward. Squeeze your thigh. Press your knee down. Pull your toes back. Inhale. Exhale, pull your chest forward. Come back up. Extend both legs straight. Legs together, squeeze your thighs, toes back, reach your arms forward. Inhale, exhale, reach for the bottom of your feet. Pay attention to your feet. Make sure it's like you're standing on a glass floor. So the outside of your foot is not turning out, and the inside of your foot's not turning out. Breath in, breath out, pull your chest forward, spine long. The last few breaths, just let your body melt on top of your thighs. Completely relaxed. Slowly bring your body back up. Scoot your hips forward just a tad. And then roll into a plow position. Bring your toes on the floor behind you. If plow is not in your practice, you can take waterfall with your hips on the ground and your feet lifted up towards the ceiling. You can stay in this position while the others take plow. You can be hands supporting your lower back. You can be arms extended to the floor. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your neck long, chin away from your chest. If you're ready, you can take Deaf Man's Pose. Bend your knees. Place your knees against your temples and squeeze. You can stay here, or you can wrap your arms around your thighs and grab your elbows, or you can grab your heels for an upside down rabbit, whatever works best for your body. Breath in. Breath out. Straighten your legs. Squeeze your thighs. Slowly and controlled, roll down one vertebrae at a time. And meet in waterfall. Hips on the ground, feet lifted up. Take a couple of breaths here. Place your hands underneath your lower back. Peel your head, neck, and shoulders off the ground. Tighten your belly. Slowly lower your legs all the way down. Simultaneously come into fish. Come up on your elbows. Relax your head and neck back. Lift your chest up. Walk your elbows close in. You're not necessarily going for the crown of your head towards the floor. Coming into a modified fish with just working on opening up through your chest. Inhale. Exhale. With exhale, puff up through your chest. Breath in. Breath out, puff up. Slowly release to the ground. Bend your knees. Do a little sacrum rock side to side. Let your knees fall to the right. Open up your arms. Your head and neck can stay neutral, or you can look to the left. You can take whatever version of a twist you would like. You can be knees stacked. You can eagle your legs. Or you can be bottom leg extended towards me, Kathy, and your top leg bent. Or you can extend both legs straight. So you'd be like an L. Your top leg, other way, towards your hand. Good. And then if you can reach, you can even grab your foot. Breath in, breath out. Slowly come back to center. Hug your knees to your chest to realign your spine. And let your knees fall to the left. Open up your arms. Head and neck neutral or look to the right. Take whatever version of a twist you'd like. Feels good, huh?
That's a good one might work. Now that I know what it is.
Take a breath in, breath out. Come back to center. Hug your knees, a little sit and rock. Now come into the tightest ball that you can. Either wrap around your shins or underneath your calf muscles. Tuck your chin, pull your belly in, forehead to knees. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Hold your breath. Scrunch up your toes. Scrunch up your face. Tighten your belly. Inhale again. Exhale, release, Savasana. Relax every muscle in your body. Take a full body breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release through your mouth. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Open your shoulders, turn your palms up. Slide your jaw front to back and side to side. Let there be space in between your teeth. Relax your jaw. Close your eyes. Let your eyes sink back into their sockets. No muscles holding them up. Just let them sink. Relax your feet. Soften your thighs. Relax your hips. Soften your belly and your breath. Relax your chest and shoulders. Soften your cheeks. Relax your forehead and in between your brows. You can soften your temples, your scalp, your ears. Let your body be heavy and feel weightless all at the same time. Stay here in Savasana as long as you possibly can. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.
Namaste.